Thanks again, everybody, for coming this evening and celebrating this special event. This is our third Hall of Fame event that we've had at Scott Catholic. So feel very honored that you're one of the first inductees of this prestigious group. We hold this event every 2 years. We don't do this every year, and we try to have an every 2-year event, and it's a special event, and all of you here are welcomed to this great evening to celebrate. Tonight is a special night as we honor some of the greatest people in Scott Catholic's history and enshrine them in the Scott Catholic Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame plaque is located out in the new Pullman lobby. So when you come in the main doors over to if you take a right, it's right there. And then during spring break, we're installing what's called a digital trophy case. And that digital trophy case will be a touchscreen device where you'll be able to click on your year, pull up your picture, look at some of the highlights, etc. So that will be installed right next to the Hall of Fame board that's out there to give a little bit more of an honor to the amazing accomplishments here at Scott Catholic. Scott Catholic Hall of Fame honors individuals, teams, and groups who have contributed to our rich tradition of excellence. Seeking recipients from all areas of the school, members of this group have helped define and advance our institution and its mission. Recipients of the Hall of Fame Award are exemplars of exceptional accomplishments and service, and thereby setting this high standard for the current Scott Catholic students. At this time, I'd like to thank and introduce the Hall of Fame Selection Committee. They're not all here this evening, but if they're here, please stand up. These 9 individuals have done a tremendous job reviewing the nominations we received. Principal Rob Myers, School Counseling Director Kristen Reeves, unable to be here. Activities Director Don Kasner, unable to be here. Male Sports Representative Coach Matt Turman. Female Sports Representative Coach Keith Engelkamp is not able to be here tonight. Fine Arts Representative Mr. Chris Storm is competing in Des Moines, so he is not here. Our Alumni Representative Amy Sauser is here tonight. And Director of Alumni Relations, Mr. Steve Carroll. So it wasn't just one person picking these. Sorry if you tried to stuff the ballot here, but there was a committee, and it's great seeing those nominations come in from people from all over the country and kind of the things that they say about these groups. As I thought of what to say tonight, I could have said a lot of nice jokes and kind of talked a little bit about stories, but I always get drawn back to something that Monsignor Gilg instilled in me back in 2004 when I came to Scott Catholic, and that's the legend of the Skyhawk. And the people before he denied are legends. As I read through the legend of the Skyhawk, I knew this to be true as I could plug each one of them into this message. Marie Williamson is a caring, loving visionary who helped get the school off the ground and today enjoys that our school and students soar by living our Make a Difference mission. Marie was a messenger calling others in the community to become Skyhawk students in our new West Omaha High School. When she began, she had no idea that how each student she enrolled would turn out and reach the highest potential as they grew closer to God. Now as alumni, leaders in the community, and people who have started the second generation of Skyhawks with growing families, she sees the fruits of those early seeds that she planted. Mr. Jim Mangimeli wanted others to have the wisdom of learning, self-discipline, and concern for others. He helped others become leaders and protectors as he instilled the first service program at Scott Catholic. Jim used a powerful sense of humility and justice to guide his actions. He led the theology department and helped students grow closer to God. Jim instilled a servant mindset through prudent use of intellect, will, and emotion for the benefit of others. While non-predatory, Casey Cole was a fierce but honorable competitor. Those who stepped on the line against Casey knew that they were up against a foe that was rarely defeated. He had skill and moves rarely seen in Nebraska, with the ability to win graciously, yet lose a contest with dignity. But let's be honest here, he only lost one match in high school. The one match was the first weekend of his career, so he didn't lose too often. Mamie Conroy made anything she played look like a thing of beauty. She used her natural, God-given resources and dominated whichever sport she competed in. Mamie was most dominant on the beautiful green soccer field. She was dominant in her symbolic green color, representing the hope that all creatures will be good stewards of the abundant gifts God has given us. Mamie truly used the gifts God gave her and did so with her trademark smile and so much love in her heart. The Scott Catholic color black was represented during the 2005 home football games. During the team's undefeated season to capture the first football state title, there are currently 5 in program history. Black is a presence of all colors. And if you knew this group well, they had a little bit of everything. Size, speed, strength, talent, and the ability to have fun. They were fun, goofy, and played a lot of jokes on each other. The coaches became creative with their drills, conditioning, etc., because of the creative nature of this group. This group signified that the Skyhawk embraces the diversity of all persons and strives towards the goal of unity and respect for the game and for others. Inductees, you will always be remembered for a group that started a run of sports dynasties, the genesis for Hawktober, and other Skyhawk traditions, and doing things the right way by putting others before yourself. You created a belief that anything could be done. You believe Scott Catholic is the best place on earth and the best place to have a young man or woman formed and educated during the most formative years of their life. Without the foundation, discipline, and competitive drive you instilled in the Skyhawk community, who knows where we'd be as we prepare to enter our 30th year of forming and educating young men and women to become Christian leaders who empower others, promote justice, and initiate change. Congratulations to everybody tonight for your nomination and being honored. And at this time, I will introduce each person individually and then the team at the end. The next recipient is Mr. Jim Mangimeli. Following 9 years at Duchesne Academy, Jim Mangimeli joined Scott Catholic as one of the founding faculty members in 1993. He was the first and for a time the only theology teacher at the school and served as the theology department head for 20 years. In addition to developing the theology curriculum for the school, Jim also created the Living the Gospel service program and managed it for many years. The Archdiocese selected Jim as the Secondary Teacher of the Year for 2007-2008. In 2012, he traveled to Washington, D.C. with then President Patrick Slattery to receive the school's first National Blue Ribbon Award. In addition to teaching, Jim served Scott Catholic as a tennis coach, football spotter, and helped with drama productions. Jim said it's been said that if you love your job, you will never work a day in your life. Jim says in 21 years, he's never worked a day at Scott Catholic. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Mr. Jim Mangimeli.
I don't have a whole lot to say. The first thing I want to say is I'm amazed to be here. I thought this Hall of Fame was for athletes and championship teams and that kind of thing. And so when they called, I thought they wanted me to come back and sub. So when they said that we're going to give you this Hall of Fame award, I was just flabbergasted. I did not exist in a vacuum. There were lots and lots of people who were very supportive, very helpful, and who helped me do what needed to be done at the school. especially at the very beginning. Let me tell you, at the very beginning, this was a pretty shaky outfit. We weren't sure that we were going to get this baby off the ground. But we did have excellent people. That's Father Bill commented on that earlier. And so we did manage to get the school going. And it's been one of the great joys of my life to see that struggling young school with 120 students turn into this flourishing, wonderful educational institution with so many awards and so many outstanding students. It's been a wonderful trip, and I've enjoyed it very much. But again, it wasn't just me. There were teachers, staff members, administrators, my family, all of whom supported me and helped me in whatever needed to be done. So I want to thank you very much. I feel very honored by this, and it's sort of the culmination of my teaching career. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mangimeli. As you said, you are the first teacher inducted into the Hall of Fame, so congratulations again on this award.